live chat and unboxing. So 686 actually sent me, I believe, a jacket and pants and maybe something else in this box. So I wanted to find a good reason to talk to you guys. And yeah, I thought an unboxing would be an awesome one. But yeah, I hope everyone out there is doing well. Yeah, I'll give some shout outs to start the chat. And then we'll just see what's in this box. I'm also going live from my new phone. I got the iPhone 12. So hopefully the quality is better for you guys as well. So let's just see who's on here. Shout out to Natalie Shaw, to Braden, to Scott, Mika Price, S. Quinn, Kendall. Oh man, it's flying by. Northern Boys, Gavin, Grayson, awesome. Grayson saying, thanks for inspiring me to snowboard. Awesome, dude. Yeah, that's great. I'm stoked. I love just love making videos and hopefully sharing the thrill of snowboarding. Like it's such an amazing passion to have. But yeah, shout out to everyone for hopping on here. Yeah, here in Whistler, we've been off to a great winter so far. Like the snow has been consistent. December was really good. It was a pretty good December, but January has been like just nonstop snowstorms. So I've been super thankful for January, getting into 2021 with a really good start. The other day actually had like one of my best days in Whistler. Like I've been living here for since 2003, and I think the video I uploaded this morning was actually maybe my best powder day ever in Whistler. So the snow has been amazing. Been able to ride with some really good friends, with Andreas and Chris and Brent and some others as well. Just having a good time with friends out there. And then the snow and the weather's has been perfect. Let's see a few more shout outs and then I'll open up this package. Yeah, big shout out to 686 for sending out some jackets and pants. I've actually been wearing some 686 outerwear recently. I don't know if you guys noticed in the video. It's like that. It's kind of like what color is it? It's almost like a maroony brown color with some black, and it's actually an awesome snowboard and jacket combo. And the one thing I did notice though is that 686 fits like slightly smaller than some of my other snowboard jackets and pants. So in their outerwear, I'm actually a double extra large. Normally I'm just extra large, but I think I've asked them to send me some double XLs. So we'll see how this kit fits. The other one fits well too, but it's just like I just need it like slightly bigger. A few more shout outs. We've got Brock saying 686 fits small for him too. Yeah, it's a good thing to know that, you know, different brands, almost like different shoes or like boots, everything fits like a little bit differently. So it's good to know like how things fit so that when you pick some up, you get the right size. So for me, I need to get like one size bigger. Gesbit, shout out to Iconic Wavy. Shout out to Lucas, Daniel, Travis, and Nick and Joe. Thanks guys for tuning in. And we've also got Chicken Little from Colorado. Awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys are getting some good snow out there as well too. I know it's kind of I feel like we've been hogging it here in Whistler and in some of the other parts of BC. And also in Japan. Japan looks like it's been getting some incredible snow too. So our friend Tim is over in Japan. Hope he's getting some good powder out there. And also quick shout out too to the guys at The Circle. Had an awesome time with John over at The Circle, making that video about some of the people and stories behind the snowboard brands. So I think that was a really fun video to make. And it was fun for me too to like hear some of John's stories. But yeah, should we get into it? I think we almost have 200 people watching, so let's do the unboxing. I got this yesterday and I've been holding on to it until now because I wanted to unbox it with you guys. So I've got some scissors here. Let's go. It's actually pretty heavy for like a jacket and pants box. So we'll see how many things are in here. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions too, I'll answer a few questions after the unboxing. And yeah, we can talk about snowboard outerwear, or if you guys want to talk about other things, we can do that as well. But yeah, I hope everyone's getting a good start to their 2021. Yeah, let us know in the chat where you guys are watching from. And oh, cool. So straight away I can see there's something on top. Some kind of camo. There's some kind of camo design. Oh yeah, cool. So this is actually pretty fun. Like normally, like I spend a lot of time looking at styles, looking through catalogs and websites to find the perfect kit, but this is like a total surprise. So we'll see what's in here. So far it's looking good. All right, so take it out of this plastic bag as well. And 686, I know, is based in, I think it's Compton, California. So down there in LA. So I think it's pretty popular. Like I think when I was at Big Bear, I saw a lot of people wearing 686. So it's a California brand, I believe. So the first thing is, cool. It's like a camo jacket. Oh, sick. Oh, it's like is it anorak? No, it's a zipper. Sweet. Oh, very cool. Oh, this thing is big. Awesome. Cool. So this jacket is, let's see, 686 Glacier Protect Gore-Tex. Oh, cool. Gore-Tex jacket. Amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah, double extra large men's Glacier Gore-Tex core jacket. Awesome. I don't think have I ever owned a camo jacket. It's been a while. Very cool. All right. All right, so jacket number 1. Oh, I like it. It's like light as well. So it's a light jacket, Gore-Tex, camo. All right, that's pretty fun. So the next jacket also looks like it's got a pretty funky pattern, but totally different color. I'll pull it out of the plastic for you guys as well. It'd be great to hear in the comments too, like what outerwear do you guys have, and do you like it? So I know like there's lots of different brands out there, so it'd be cool to get some feedback from you guys, like what do you ride, what you like about it, and yeah, or if you don't like it, maybe let us know. Oh wow, cool. So it's like another sort of pattern jacket, but this one is red, which is pretty cool. And it's kind of like that black and red tie-dye style. Wow, sick. So I don't know if you guys have seen some of TJ's videos over at Board Archive, but he has this jacket, but it's black and blue. So I'm pretty lucky they didn't send the black and blue one, because he would have been maybe a bit, it would have been funny if we both had the same jacket. But yeah, the black and red one, very cool. So this one also feels very light. This one is also the 686 Glacier Project men's Gore-Tex Hydra Stash sink jacket. Cool. So I believe with the Hydra Stash is there's a place inside the jacket for like a water, like to carry water in, like a bladder somewhere. See if we can find the bladder. But yeah, I'm stoked on this style, like the black and red sort of like tie-dye almost style. Or what do you call that? Maybe it's not tie-dye. Like the zippers, I like how the zipper has this like black sort of tape to it. Let's see if we can find this like Hydra Stash bladder. So that's kind of a cool thing if you're going for a hike or spend the day on the mountain and you want to, because actually like recently I've been trying to snowboard without a backpack, so just bringing up my like I'm holding onto the camera, maybe have some batteries in pockets, and not riding at all with a backpack. Oh, cool. So I think the Hydra Stash is actually around your waist. So you can fill this up, I guess, with water. I'll have to look into that. To do a video on this. So I think this part is the Hydra Stash. That's pretty cool. So you fill it up and there must be a way to drink from it. I hope that's right. There's kind of like a warm liner to it as well. Cool. So yeah, lots of pockets, looks like. I'm sure it's got lots of vents. Does that have the armpit vent? It must do. But yeah, really digging this style. Yeah, really like the red with the black. Sick. All right, cool. I'll make a video. At some point, I'll make a video including the how to fill up that Hydra Stash. Okay, let's see if there's any questions or comments. Oh, Snow Ecstatic saying, Ryan Napton. Ask Ryan Napton about the Hydra Stash. He has one. Oh, sick. Yeah, I miss Ryan Napton. He's killing it down there in Colorado. Oh, Monster Energy saying, are the Adidas boots better than the Sambas? Good question. I feel like they may be more comfortable for sure. They're like very similar, to be honest. The Sambas and the Tactical Lexicons are like very similar boots. So these guys right here, those are my new ones. To be honest, it's hard to tell the difference. They're very, very similar. These ones may feel like they just have a bit more. These ones are more expensive. So I think these ones, they maybe feel like a bit lighter, and they're super comfortable. And they also have like the sole, or the bottom of the boot there is like the Boost, the Adidas Boost sole. So it's like very like comfortable, and you almost feel like there's a little bit of like a bounce in your step as you walk. So they're pretty awesome. All right, there's a few more things in here. Is there another jacket? Oh, wow. Okay. There's a third jacket. Wow, 3 jackets. Oh, this one's really cool. So the first one was the camo green, then the red and black, and this one is blue. Woohoo! Nice. So this one, totally different from the other two as well. This one is actually, so the jacket that they first sent me is this same model, but in extra large, which did fit, but it was like just slightly smaller than I would have liked it to have been. So this is the double XL, and let's see what it says. So this one, okay, there's always lots of tags, lots of different things to read about. I think I'm on the wrong tag. I really like the two-tone of this jacket as well, like the blue with the black, and then I also have like clay pants to go with it. So pretty neat combination. I can't find. Where does it say? Oh, it also has like the way the zip comes up as well, is that it kind of zips up on an angle so that your face, your chin, has this part in front of it. So that's kind of cool for like comfort around your face. Yeah, this one is the 686 Glacier Project. It's 20,000 millimeters waterproof and 15K breathable. So it's not Gore-Tex, but it still has 20K, which is really nice. And it's also, I think this is also like a warmer jacket too. There's some insulation built into it. So not just a shell. And yeah, really stoked on the style of this jacket. Yeah, I like this two-tone, the blue with the black. And I think with like black pants or with the clay sort of style pants I have, it'll go really well with that. Wow, big shout out to the guys at 686 for sending all this. And then we've got here the last thing. Oh, sick. So just some straight black Gore-Tex pants. Oh, nice. I don't know if I needed double XL on the pants, but I'll make it work for sure. 686 Glacier Project Gore-Tex core pants. Awesome. Yeah, having like Gore-Tex pants is maybe the most important too, because you're like sitting on the chair. If it's wet, especially here in Whistler, like on the West Coast, if we get a lot of wet snow. So there's some early mornings too where I may be standing out in the rain for an hour or so waiting for the chairlift to open. So having like Gore-Tex can be really key. But yeah, sick. So awesome. Yeah, so I got the black pants, the blue and black jacket, the red and black Hydra Stash jacket, and the camo jacket as well. Gore-Tex 20K. Awesome. This is pretty cool. So yeah, lots of gear. Should keep it pretty interesting for. Oh, I knocked over my light. There we go. Should keep it pretty interesting for riding. Cool. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments or just questions about anything, definitely hit me up. Dolan says, is 10K waterproof still good for my jacket? Yeah, it kind of depends on like where you ride. So if you're riding in like further east where the temperatures are like staying cold, then you probably 10K is fine. But the further west you go, then you know the more waterproofing you normally need. Like around a spot, for example, like around Seattle, there's like 3 or 4 resorts there, and they get a lot of wet snow and rain. So that's like a part of the US where I think you'd really want to have some good Gore-Tex. So it kind of depends, but yeah, it depends on where you live and also at what time you ride too. If you're doing a lot of night riding, it's typically a bit colder and you can get away with not having Gore-Tex. But yeah, it's like if you're doing a lot of daytime riding on the West Coast, then you may need it. Oompa Lumpia says, what's your favorite powder board that you've ridden so far this season? Awesome question. Man, it's tough. I feel like each powder board is like very different and like really used for different things. So for example, the Jones Ultra Mind Expander, the video I released this morning was like a day of like hard charging, going really fast, some steep trees, some small drops. And that board was perfect for those conditions because it's stiffer. And so when you're riding and you're going really fast, that stiffness actually helps to keep you stable. And then also for landing drops, it's also like a camber profile. So having that positive camber actually helps you for landing drops as well. So that board is like my favorite for that style of riding. The other board I've been riding a lot is this board over here, the Spring Break Tree Hunter. And that board has like a totally different feel. So the Tree Hunter definitely floats the best out of any powder board I have, but it doesn't do as well at high speeds. I think it's like best for riding through the trees, doing like kind of like surfy turns, like just cruising through the deep powder. There's been a few days where it was like extremely deep and where it was so deep that you're not like riding at crazy speeds. And the Tree Hunter was like perfect because you're just like cruising through it. And also shout out to this board here, the Battalion Surfer, which has the same kind of feel. Like for floating and for just like cruising through trees and through powder, it's perfect. But both these two boards, once you start going like doing like drops or like riding really, really fast, you start to kind of feel a little bit uneasy. And then the same thing goes for the Jones Ultra Mind Expander, like going slow through really deep snow. It doesn't do quite as well because it's stiffer and it's got camber. So yeah, it's kind of like a trade-off, but I would say, yeah, it's tough. It's between these two boards here, but yeah, they're both each made for totally different things. Gabe wants tips on tame dogs. He keeps asking that question. I would say first, man, like go to a trampoline center and like learn them on a trampoline. That's like the best spot. There's also a video on the channel for tame dogs. Maybe check that out. But I would say the first place to start would be to maybe go to a trampoline center. A lot of them have like coaches there that can actually coach you through flips and tricks. So maybe check that out. Liam saying, do you like Adidas boots better than 32 lashed boots? Yeah, I really like the 32 lashed as well, because they're like the softest of the 32 boots, at least that I've tried. And they also have traditional laces, which I really like. But yeah, between 32 lashed and I probably like the Adidas a little bit more. But yeah, maybe try both pairs on and see which ones are more comfortable to you. All right. Yeah, let me know about the stream, guys, and how everything looks. This is the first like live in my house, going live from this new phone, the iPhone 12. So let me know, guys, how the quality is and everything. Uh, somebody saying skier cut me off today. Oh no, sorry to hear that. We got James Lego on here. What's up, James? Kason, what do you think of Never Summer boards? I haven't seen you review one. No, yeah, they seem like pretty cool boards. I've never owned one. I haven't been able to ride one, but I have a friend in town who rides the Never Summer Swift as his powder board, and I've heard like great things about that board. So if I try a Never Summer, I'm gonna try to get my hands on the Swift. All right, 263 people watching. Awesome, guys. 74 likes. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Jake saying the stream looks good. Thanks, Jake. Alexa says, how many boards do you have? So I've got, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 in this room. And I probably have like 3 or 4 in storage. So maybe like 11 or 12 boards. Austin wants to know, I'm a directional rider. How far back to set my bindings? How far is too far back? Thanks, man. Austin, yeah, it kind of depends on the day. Like if it's a powder day, you can set your bindings back the whole way. It's just gonna allow you to like having that really small tail on a pow day, like helps you to like sink the tail and keep the nose up. And that just keeps you floating in the powder better. Or for like just riding on a groomer, having a smaller tail is good as well. It just helps to make quicker turns because you can get the tail of your board around quicker. So I would say like don't put it all the way back because then you can almost start to like you're riding the board kind of a bit unnaturally. But set it back. Just like find out that what feels comfortable for you. You can like experiment with it a bit too, but you got to kind of feel what's comfortable for you. Manuel with the super chat. Thanks for the support. Manuel says, tell us something in Spanish. Go. Nice to see you back, bro. Saludos from Austin, Texas. Awesome, Manuel. Dude, I want to visit Austin, Texas someday. It seems like an amazing place. Man, I don't know any Spanish. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, Manuel. Dude, yeah, I don't know. You're putting me on the spot too. It's like live video, trying to think of Spanish words. It's just not happening. But yeah, thanks for the support, man. Andy says, should I buy a one size bigger snow jacket? It kind of depends. Like it does depend. So some brands, when I put brands on, like it's like the size I think I should need. So like in a hoodie, for example, like I wear XL hoodie, and so a lot of jackets will fit XL. But with like the 686 jackets, the XL for whatever reason, I think it's like I'm 6'3", I've got long limbs, so maybe it's kind of like anything. You try on different brands and they fit a little bit different. So for me, 686, I would definitely I'd like recommend going one size bigger. But other brands, you may not need to. And some brands actually don't fit me at all. So for example, with Burton jackets, I don't know why, but like they seem a bit too short for me. No matter how big I go, they just keep getting wider and wider. Volcom's been a brand that's like I feel like their stuff fits a bit longer naturally. So the XL works out perfect for me with that. But yeah, I would say normally you can just get the same size as your hoodie. But it is nice to have like more space in your jacket or pants, just because then it gives you that freedom as you're riding to just ride and not feel restricted and be able to move like how you need. It's important in the park, and it's also important on a powder day, just to be able to ride and feel like you can move in any way you need to. Jude saying best mittens this year. Nice, Jude. The mittens I've been riding the most recently have actually been 686 mittens as well. They sent these like Gore-Tex, like really thick mittens, and I've never had a pair of mitts like that. Normally, the mitts I ride are just like a mid warmth, not too like bulky. But I actually really like wearing these ones just because they're Gore-Tex, and then plus they're really like big and thick and like and warm. So those have been my go-to this year. But I know that Howell also gave me a bunch of mitts that I want to try out too. So I'm gonna try some different pairs out and then get back to you guys. But so far the 686 Gore-Tex ones have been my go-to. All right. Teddy's saying I just came back to Whistler. Oh, just came back from Whistler. Ah, cool, Teddy. How was it, man? Did you get one of those insane powder days we've been having? Braden saying, I'm learning to snowboard. Your videos have been very helpful. Awesome, Braden. Sebastian saying, have you ever tried a one-piece suit? I've actually never ridden a one-piece. I don't think I have. No, I've never ridden a one piece, but that would be pretty fun. Um, and Tyler's saying, ever worn wrist guards? I don't wear wrist guards, but I do recommend wrist guards. Like if you're a beginner snowboarder, because probably the most common injury for beginners is like your wrists. Just because you're like kind of falling over awkwardly sometimes, and you just put like one wrist out. It doesn't even have to be like at going fast or anything. Like I've seen people just like from standing still, like fall over on their snowboard, put their wrist out and hurt it. So having yeah, wrist protectors is huge for beginners. Charlie is saying they just got cleared to snowboard. Awesome, man. Ethan saying, ever tried a wide board? Yeah, I've ridden quite a few wide boards, and yeah, wide boards are awesome in powder. And they're really fun too once you get used to them. Sometimes wide boards can take a little bit time to get used to. But if you have like larger feet, I would definitely go for a wide board, like size 11 and over, go for a wide. But yeah, for even like, I know some people love wide boards in the park too. Like, so yeah, it's one thing. I feel like if you don't need it, you don't have to get a wide board, just get the regular. But yeah, if you've got larger feet, go for the wide. Jack says, hey Kevin, what are the pros and cons of wearing your goggles under your helmet? Good one, Jack. So I would say like the pros of under the helmet are, I think it gives you actually a more like snug like fit to your face underneath your helmet. Because if the strap is going outside, I feel like it can actually just give you a bit of air around your goggles. So I think it makes your goggles fit snugger to your face, having the strap inside your helmet. The other thing I like too is that when you go to put your goggles up, you kind of like lift everything up, your goggles and your helmet goes up, and you're not putting your goggles onto your helmet that's like, that could be all wet. So that's one thing I like the idea of that. Like I really don't like the idea of putting my goggles onto like a wet helmet. So just like pushing everything up all together keeps your goggles more dry. And it also just still keeps your goggles a bit more protected too, because you have like the helmet kind of sitting on top. So yeah, it keeps your goggles a bit drier, I think. Yeah, snugger fit. I guess the only drawback is that you could have a little bit of like, I don't know, sometimes when you put your goggles under your helmet, it can be hard to get the fit and everything perfect. But if you kind of sort that out in the store ahead of time, you've got the right size beanie on with your goggles, and then everything's fitting comfortably, then you're good. But yeah, I think the pros definitely outweigh it. That's why I always wear my goggles on the inside. It's like more comfortable, snugger fit, and helps to keep your goggles more dry. All right. Kyle says, "Hey Kev, Vans or Adidas boots?" Yeah, I'm sold on the Adidas. I feel like these Lexicons are my favorite. Before that, the Sambas. I still do really like the Vans High Standard Pros as well, but I'm I'm sold on the Adidas. Sebastian saying the 686 neck zip is great. Do you have any cool idea? Do you have any cool idea you would like to see being manufactured in the future? Good one, Sebastian. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of like more ways of like connecting the jacket to the pants. That could be one. Like I know Volcom has like the zipper. I don't know if that's like a patent that they have, but like being able to zip the jacket to the pants is pretty cool. Um, yeah, I do like that kind of sideways zip, and then it's like soft against your face. Yeah, what else could they do? I don't know. There's like jackets that they're really nailing it nowadays with like all the vents and the zippers and pockets. Oh, one thing I saw it on one jacket. I don't know if I'll do it, but like kind of like the phone pocket, having it really like built in a way that like kind of is snug to your phone. So maybe like inside your chest pocket, having like a secondary pocket that you can slip your phone into that really keeps it like locked in and tight, so it doesn't move around as you're riding. And I saw one jacket so that when you would unzip it and open it, there's actually like a clear plastic so that you could like read any messages on your phone as they came in. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know what else. There's they've got everything so covered. It's pretty good. All right, guys, let's do a few more questions. Thanks everyone for hopping on. We've almost got 300 people watching, 112 likes. Yeah, and if you guys are tuning in late, did the unboxing for 686. So shout out to those guys for sending up some jackets and pants. Got the double extra large camo jacket, Gore-Tex. Also the double extra large red and black, like tie-dye style jacket with the Hydra stash. And yeah, thanks for sending the red and not the blue, because my good buddy TJ has the blue one and he's making videos as well. And then yeah, the two-tone blue and black jacket, 20K waterproof, and some Gore-Tex black pants. So yeah, big shout out to everyone over at 686 down in LA. Once this pandemic stuff is all over, it'd be great to visit the States and come down and check out 686 and what they're doing down there. That'd be awesome. All right. Manuel says, sorry, I put you on the spot. Uh, what board you recommend for a beginner? So for beginners, I would recommend, so yeah, the best place across like any brand is to start at like the lowest price point snowboards. So across all brands, they always have like that like entry level board. So like, you know, under $400 American, and then something that is a softer flex. So look at something I would say like around a 3 or a 4 on the flex rating. Something that has rocker towards the tips of the boards. Um, and it's a bit confusing about what camber and rocker is, but basically as you get towards the tips, the nose and tail, the base of the board starts to rise away from the snow, and that helps you to like be able to turn a bit quicker and make the board feel a bit more catch free. So a few boards that do that, the Capita Horoscope, that's one. Something like uh, can't remember all the names right now, but if you look across the brands, there's always like those entry boards that have those kinds of details. So check that out. Jordan wants to know, how do you not fall while carving? I don't know. You just like use your ankles, get your board on edge, and ride it. There's a few videos on the channel about carving, so maybe check those out. Cole Hall saying, yo, Kevin, have you ever tried a niche board? I've never tried niche snowboards, but I've seen a few of them around Whistler, and they look pretty cool. Vincent wants to know, Kevin, does pineapple belong on a pizza? Yeah, yeah, it does. It's like my favorite topping, to be honest. The pizza I always order is pineapple, green olives, and they have this like that like Beyond Meat sausage. So I get like those three toppings like every single time. I also really like tomato on pizza. Maybe it's because I'm Canadian. I think is it a Canadian thing liking pineapple on pizza? Jake says, hey Kev, planning a trip to snowboard somewhere in the US, Canada. What is your favorite spot? Recommendation? Thanks, man. Only ever been to Big Bear. Cool, Jake. Man, some of my, yeah, like someplace like Jackson Hole, Wyoming. That's a really amazing spot. Um, Man, I would maybe start there. Jackson Hole is really cool. Mammoth Mountain is cool as well, really big and spread out. Colorado's is really cool. Keystone, Breckenridge, Copper Mountain, all three of those are really fun. But yeah, also Mount Bachelor in Oregon. Yeah, my two favorite like places I would want to go right now, like coming for you coming from Bear, would either maybe be Jackson Hole or going to Mount Bachelor, Oregon. Mount Bachelor is a lot smaller, but it's a really cool mountain, just like really cool town in Bend, Oregon, and some really good tree riding, and there's a good park there too. Where Jackson Hole is like a really has that really like big mountain feel, which I like. So yeah, two totally different places. Jackson Hole also feels like a country and western town too, so that's really fun. All right. Stick Miller says, just went to Vail, Keystone, and Copper last week. Super busy, but hella fun. First time snowboarding, wasn't terrible. Awesome, man. That's yeah, sick. Yeah, way to go. Cool. First time riding, and it wasn't you went to 3 resorts on your first trip. That's impressive too. Patrick saying you got the Capita DOA. Is that a good board? Definitely. Yeah, the Super DOA, this one right here, is like my favorite sort of park resort board at the moment. So the regular DOA is awesome too. Alexa says, any specific socks to keep your feet warm? Yeah, so I have Stance snowboard socks. So I've been riding Stance socks for like 10 years. Somebody asking about a backbone protector. Do you use it? I do use a tailbone protector. They're like they're called impact shorts. They're around $100 and they've got some protection for your tailbone. So I do use that. I don't have like a spine protector though. That's like a bit, I think, too much, but definitely it's a good idea to protect your tailbone. All right, let's do a couple more questions. Yeah, another shout out to 686 for sending out that box of gear. And shout out to the Circle and Whistler too for hooking me up with these Adidas boots as well. There's links in the description to a couple 686 jackets and also to the Circle and Whistler. If you're in Canada and you need to order some stuff, check out that link as well. Quinn says, what would be your best pick for a budget-friendly all-mountain binding? Budget-friendly, I would maybe check out the Union Forces. I'm pretty sure they're like pretty budget, like mid-range. Yeah, I've been super happy with them. All-mountain for sure. Like they're like a bit stiffer than medium, and they're comfortable, and yeah, they work really well. So maybe check out the Union Forces. Tyler says, show us around your room. Oh man, I'm like embarrassed too. This place is like a mess right now. Like on this side, on the other side of the camera is just like all my, there's like just like a mess of like wires and camera batteries and stuff like that. You guys don't want to see it. Dallin says, have you ever been to Banff, Alberta? No, I've never actually been to Banff or Alberta, and yeah, I would love to get over there. I think like from Whistler, it's like a 13 or 14-hour drive. So yeah, if the snow's good there and not here, then maybe I'll make the trip. Laura says we do want to see it. I guess you guys can see it. Oh, it's just like a mess. All right, I'll show you guys the messy desk. All right, so we got a couple lights here, and oh, this is kind of cool. So this is got the drone, getting some drone shots. GoPro Max. This has been pretty fun to use on my helmet for getting some clips. An SSD drive for saving all the videos, just in case YouTube decides to delete them all. I've got a Union screwdriver and a mask, of course. It's important. A big stack. Oh yeah, here's like a stack of GoPro batteries. And oh, check this out. I've got one of these like massage gun things. This is like after snowboarding, having the massage gun is pretty awesome. Theragun. I've actually got two. I got two. I've got this this thing as well. So, oh yeah, and some Skull Candy headphones too. Shout out to Skull Candy. All right, that's enough of that. Cool, awesome, sweet guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Yeah, I'm gonna be riding some of this 686 outerwear in the next few days too. So stoked to test that out. If you guys haven't yet, definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to get notified every time I go live. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time out there snowboarding too. If you guys have any video requests as well, maybe let me know down in the comments after the video. But yeah, big thank you to you guys. Like, really appreciate it. One last minute super chat coming in from Lisa saying, what bindings does Jill use for her Space Metal Fantasy? Did she debate over the board and the birds of a feather? So Jill has these, I think they're the Union Legacy bindings. So this is Jill's board, and oh, She has she has the Union Legacy bindings. I believe that's what these are. And yeah, Capita Space Metal Fantasy. So she really loves it. Oh, I'll just keep this here for now. Awesome. But yeah, thank you to thanks everyone for hopping on. Thanks Lisa for the super chat. And yeah, hope you guys are having fun out there snowboarding. I know that not everywhere is open, but I hope you guys get to go. And yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting the videos, for checking out, yeah, the vlogs. They've been really fun to make for you guys. And yeah, I can't do this without you guys. So thank you guys so much. All right, I'll leave it there. Hope you guys are having a good time out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Later, guys.